Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's TannerFishies here, and today we are in my LEGO studio, room, sanctuary, whatever you want to call it. But today I figured I'd give a little bit of an update as to my Ninjago collection. I've been collecting Ninjago since I was about 11 years old, and my collection has grown extensively over the course of all of these years. I'll walk you through everything, basically everything Ninjago related. There are some other things in here that are of course LEGO, but you guys aren't interested in that, I don't think. I know a lot of you guys are Ninjago fans, so without further ado, we'll start by taking a look over here. So up first on the second black shelf, we have the Cryptarium Prison Breakout, one of my favorite Ninjago sets of all time. Even though it's so small, I love the figures that you get for this, and in fact that Prison Zane back there is customized a little bit with these silver hands. I still need to swap out the legs to gray legs just to make it look a little bit like he did in the TV show. Eventually I am going to be making prison versions of all 6 of the ninja, so I figured that would be a good start by customizing that Zane figure. Over here we just have a little J keychain from Skybound, nothing too special, but next to that up top we have the Kai Drifter polybag set that came out a while back. You know, it's just a little jet ski for Kai. The box to Stone Cold, which is actually somewhere else in the room, I'll show you that. Mixel, whatever. Jungle Trap and the Kai Mech share a shelf here because they are both smaller, cheap impulse buy sets, and of course both of them include Kai, so I figured it would be I don't know, a pretty good spot for both of them to sit. Next to that we have the Final Flight of the Destiny's Bounty set, one of the larger sets from the 2015 wave, but not the largest set. I really liked this set. I did not get the original Destiny's Bounty, unfortunately, but this one is a lot bigger and includes a lot more features and minifigures, I believe, from the original. And I really do like these sails up here. Unfortunately, throughout time, heat has sort of warped them, but I guess I'll keep it up for as long as I can. Over here real quick we have the boxes to some of the Air Jitsu spinners. Not all the boxes are up, I still gotta hang a couple up, but for those of you who know me, you would know that I do like to display my Ninjago sets, or any LEGO set for that matter, with the boxes behind it. So not only am I a brick collector, I'm also a box collector. Down here we have a couple of dragons. I like to keep all the dragons on the same level, but over here we have the Golden Dragon from 2013. Very cool set, one of my favorite dragons. The only bad thing is it has the rubber head, which I wish was changed. I might actually go back and customize that later on. But to the right of that we have the Master Boo Dragon. Very good deal for a set here. 575 pieces for $40. That is a phenomenal price to par ratio there, and in my opinion one of the better Ninjago dragons and better Ninjago sets. Moving down, we have another dragon. I'll give you guys a closer look. This is the Nindroid Mech Dragon here. I have it stood up on its hind legs because it cannot fit on the shelf by itself. I do apologize for the lighting in this room. It's not the best, especially under the shelves, but it does come with a couple figures and, of course, Nia's car. Very cool vehicle. I really like that car. Next here we have the Sky Shark. I did customize this a little bit. I gave Lloyd the Skybound shoulder pads. I had an extra shoulder pad piece. And I am going to have all these figures together on one shelf eventually, but as of right now they're all on their individual sets on display. Yeah, the Sky Shark's cool. One of my favorite Skybound sets. Moving down, and now the lighting really starts to get very poor. But over here we have a couple of sets featuring Cole, the Hover Hunter, and Cole's Dragon from Skybound. As you can see, both of the boxes are right there. Again, the lighting, sorry. Here's Jay's mech, one of my favorite mechs, a really cool looking mech. I really like the Tournament J figure. And to the right of that we do have the Overborg Attack, another one of my favorite sets. All these sets that I got because I like them. I did not buy every Ninjago set ever made. Some of them I don't like, a lot of them I do. This one's one of my favorites. And down here on the bottom shelf we have a couple of books and one of the Air Jitsu boxes that I've not hung up yet. We have the Character Encyclopedia, the old one, and the new one that came with the J tournament figure. And then we have this one, the Visual Dictionary, that came with the Zane figure. So now starting off on the bottom of this shelf, I do have the Samurai Mech from 2012 and the Temple of Light set. Very cool set, was my favorite temple for a brief period of time, and then Rebooted came out and a better one came out. You'll see that one later on in this video. Up here we have the Earth Driller, another really cool vehicle. The set actually limits its image as to what it was in the show. Definitely not as big or impressive as it is in the show, however the function still carries over from the show, and I think that's very appropriate. Over here we have the Titan Mech Battle set. Another really cool set. You get 2 mechs in it, a couple figures, just a really cool set. Up top here we do have a couple of dragons. Here we have Jay's dragon from Skybound, and we have the Titanium dragon. Of course, that is Zane's dragon. Very, very cool dragon. I like both of these dragons, and I think they look great on the shelf next to each other. I think their colors balance out very nicely. And up on top we do have the crown jewel of my collection, my favorite Ninjago set of all time, the Temple of Air Jitsu. Very expensive set, but very beautiful. As you can see, that shot right there is just gorgeous. It does come with all 6 of the ninja in their deep stone garb, and quite a lot of stuff to build and do. Just a very nice display piece in general. Not really much of a play set in my opinion. It does have some features for the young ones out there, but I see this set as an adult collection, and I'm very proud to have it in my collection. Over here we have the Temple of Fortitude, otherwise known as the Battle for Ninjago City set. Very nice. This was my favorite temple until the Temple of Air Jitsu came out. It was Temple of Light, Temple of Fortitude, Temple of Air Jitsu. They just keep on getting better as they release them, and I hope they'll do more temples in the future. But a very cool set, lots of cool figures, including the stone versions of Lloyd and Zane. So you know, we didn't get the rest of the Stone Warrior ninja, I guess you could call them, until later on. This set also came with the Overlord in his little mech, so that's very cool. Up on top, as you can see, there is a minifigure display shelf up there, or like a little display stand. Custom made, of course, and I'll show you guys that in a second. Let me just finish up with the rest of the stuff. Up there we have a little ninja fork. Over there we have a Lloyd alarm clock right next to the Bad Cop one. The times are off on that, I apologize. And here we have something custom that I made. This is a little inspired by Brickheads. Let me grab it for you real quick. A little Lloyd figure, obviously based on the Deep Stone version, inspired by the new Brickheads sets that LEGO's been coming out with for the Marvel and DC figures, I guess. But I think it's pretty cool. It does have articulation in the head and whatnot, and the arms move as well. Of course, you could swap out the parts and make it any of the ninja. I just think that's something cool that I wanted to build one day, so I decided to keep it and put it up in here. Over here, though, we do have the Lighthouse Stage set, yet another one of my favorite Ninjago sets. I absolutely love this thing. The figures are amazing. We get Skybound, Nia, and Jay, Echo Zane, and of course, Nadakon himself. Very cool set, especially with the light brick feature. I'm a big fan of that, and just the scene that it's supposed to be representing from the show. One of my favorite episodes overall out of all the Ninjago episodes, and one of my favorite sets. I absolutely love the Lighthouse. Over here we have the Ninjago Air Jitsu flyers. Not all of them. I do not have Wraith. I had no interest in picking up Wraith, but I did get the rest of them, and the ripcords are all here in this Ninjago glass. Down here on this shelf we have a couple of sets featuring Lloyd. This one here is the green NRG dragon. Very, very cool dragon. I'm a big fan of this. It does look a little bit different than some of the other dragons, but I think that's what makes it special, especially in the wings with the reflective sheets of cardboard paper. I don't know what they are, but I think it's pretty cool. You definitely don't want to touch those wings though, because it'll start flaking off. It comes with a little bit of Sky Pirate stuff, but I'm not really interested in that. Over here we do have the Jungle Raider, one of my favorite vehicles. I couldn't really put it in my top 10 vehicles list though. I felt that there were more vehicles in Ninjago that were a little bit better than this one, but it definitely deserved an honorable mention in that video. Down here we have the Kai Fighter next to the Thunder Raider set, including Jay's Raider and of course Cole's mech. Kai Fighter, you know about the Kai Fighter, everyone knows about the Kai Fighter. Just two little rebooted Ninjago vehicle sets that I figured I'd put on the same shelf. Down here we have the Anachondri Copter Attack, featuring Skylar, one of my favorite characters. Definitely a cool vehicle, and to be honest, I mainly got it just for that Skylar minifigure. But to the right of that we do have, I believe this was a Target exclusive or like a Lego store, some type of exclusive, but yeah, this does come with the non-battle damage version of Zane and the very awesome Ninjroid tank. Up on top of here we do have another great Ninjago temple of sorts. This is the City of Styx. Very cool set from the Possession wave. I actually picked up this alongside the Destiny's Bounty, so I kind of see them as sort of brother-sister sets in a way, but a very cool temple, lots of stuff to do, and I really like that boat. So of course, down from that we do have the Ninja Copter, of course, Zane's vehicle. Pixels included in that set, exclusive to that set, very nice. Another one of my favorite vehicles. It's definitely unique. Over here we have the Anaconda Crusher set, another sort of impulse buy set. I really didn't want to buy this one, but I did for some reason, I don't know why. But down from that we have another one of my favorite sets, Enter the Serpent. I'm sorry if you guys are getting nauseous, I'm just trying to give you guys a better view, but the Enter the Serpent set is very nice. It does come with my favorite villain, the psychotic Master Chen. You can't really see him, but yeah, very cool temple. Definitely not my favorite temple, but maybe in my top 10 Ninjago sets somewhere, I don't know. Over here we have Lava Falls, another little impulse buy set. Up here we have Bionicle, but we're going to skip over the Bincles. Unfortunately, they were canceled, whatever. Over here we do have the Dojo Showdown set. Lego Store exclusive, if I remember correctly. Very cool set for minifigures as well, because you get some notable characters from Season 4, such as Karloff there. And of course, well, that is out of focus. Of course, you get Karloff, and then down there you have Griffin Turner running up and down the wall. It does come with Tournament Kai, my third version of that, so there you go, and then a little Anaconda dude down there. Next to that is the very large set of the Day of the Departed wave, the Samurai X Cave Chaos set. Unfortunately, in Day of the Departed, we never got to see the Samurai X Cave at all, so this set is pretty much non-existent in the show. The scene does not actually take place. But it does come with some pretty cool characters and does have some cool features to it, such as the little rotating things here, if I can remember how to work them. Oh god, it's been a while. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to mess around with that anymore. But this version of Nia is probably my favorite out of all the Nia versions. I really am a big fan of that figure. The Lloyd is nice too. Everything is nice in this set. I just wish it was actually in the show. Moving down from that, we have my most recent Ninjago set, believe it or not, the Tiger Widow Island. I got a great deal for this on Amazon. I don't know if it's still running, but I managed to pick up this set for half of its original price. I'm very happy about that. I wasn't really planning on getting it, but I figured I might as well get it because I did not have the Dogshank Big Fig yet, and that was something that I needed to get eventually. And over to the right of that, we have another 2013 set, the Warrior Bike. Previously in that spot was Jay's Stormfighter, but I parted that set down to use the pieces for other things, so this sits in its spot. Moving down from that, we have the X1 Ninja Charger. Very, very cool car. Awesome looking vehicle, especially in the show. All the features are very nice as well, and a great selection of minifigs. And finally, the last set, and the only 2011 set in my collection so far. This is the Ice Dragon Attack, of course, with DX Zane. My oldest set, I managed to get this for half price as well, I believe sometime in 2012. As for my explanation why I don't have more 2011 sets, money was tight when I was like 10, 11 years old, so I didn't really have the money to go out and buy like big sets. I managed to buy a couple of the spinners, and that was pretty much it. But yeah, that's my entire collection, and I still needed to show you guys the little minifigure stand up there. Alright, so here that is. As you can see, I have all the ZX Ninja, Kai, Jay, Zane, Cole, a couple versions of Lloyd there, including the kimono version, and of course the little Lloyd Garmadon, that from 2012, you know. General Kozu, the original, a couple of Coles back there. I got the Zukin and the DX, NRG Kai, Dareth, of course, the original Sensei Wu, well, not the original Sensei Wu, the black-suited Sensei Wu with the original Lord Garmadon. Back here is the rest of my stone armor collection. I have Kai, Cole, and Jay back there. I did customize them a little bit to make them look like they did in the show. For example, Kai here, I got rid of the dumb face that he had and put an actual Kai face on there, and then put just regular unprinted legs because it matches the other ninja, and that's what it was in the show. And then, of course, back there I do have the original Jay. And that'll pretty much wrap it up, you guys. This is my entire Ninjago collection. Of course, I do have some sets that I have taken apart, as mentioned before, but this is what is still left standing, I guess. So I hope you did enjoy this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Tell me what you guys have in your collection. Is your collection bigger than mine? Probably, considering all the very big Ninjago fans I know that watch my videos. But also, I really wanted to say thanks to you guys real quick. We just hit 400 subscribers, and I really want to thank all of you guys for watching and tuning in. almost every day. I've been trying to do daily uploads. I hope you guys have been enjoying my videos. As always, guys, feel free to leave your video suggestions down below as well. I do have a big schedule with all your guys' suggestions on them, and be patient, and your suggestion might come up as a future video. I can't do everyone's suggestions, unfortunately, but I'll do what I can. And I'm going to stop rambling on. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Just one last quick rotation around the room there. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thanks a lot for watching. My name is TannerFishies, and I will talk to you guys again later.